Hi class, we're reading Animal Farm by George Orwell, as we know, and today I'm going to teach you how to make an inference based on text and identify an author's use of foreshadowing.
Okay.
An inference is making a logical conclusion about what's going to happen or what happened based on data. And foreshadowing is the author's use of putting clues in a text to get people to sort of predict what's going to happen next, to sort of signal what's going to happen next. Now, why do authors use foreshadowing? For two reasons. One, to build suspense for the story, because if you see a clue and you make a prediction while you're reading a story, you're more invested in that story and you want to know what happens next, to see if your prediction is true. And the second reason is to make the story more believable, because if the clue is already in there and then an event happens, you're more likely to make it believable, believe it'll actually happen.
Right.
So we're going to read two portions of our text, Animal Farm, and you're going to make inferences on it. So first, Michelle, can you read on page 10, but at this moment?
Sure. But at this moment, the three cows, who had seemed uneasy for some time past, set up a loud lowing. They had not been milked for 24 hours, and their udders were almost bursting. After a little thought, pigs sent for buckets and milked the cows fairly successfully, their trotters being well adapted to this task. Soon there were 5 buckets of frothy creamy milk, at which many of the animals looked with considerable interest. "What is going to happen to all that milk?" said someone. Jones used sometimes to mix some of it with our mash," said one of the hens. "Never mind the milk, comrade," said Napoleon, placing himself in front of the buckets. "That will be attended to. The harvest is more important. Comrade Snowball will lead the way. I shall follow in a few minutes. Forward, comrades, the hay is waiting." So the animals trooped down to the hayfield to begin the harvest, and when they came back in the evening, it was noticed that the milk had disappeared.
Now, Cassidy, I want you to read page 14, starting from It Happened.
It happened that Jessie and Blue Owl had both whelped soon after the hay harvest, giving birth between them to 9 sturdy puppies. As soon as they were weaned, Napoleon took them away from their mothers, saying that he would make himself responsible for their education. He took them up into the loft, which could only be reached by a ladder from the harness room, and there kept them in such seclusion that the rest of the farm soon forgot their existence.
Okay. So let's think about these two examples of text and put it in the grander arc of the story. So we've had this great revolution at the farm, and a man has been kicked off of the farm, and he has been kicked off because the animals believe that he took all the profit and oppressed the animals, yet he contributed nothing himself. Now, what's happening right now with what is Napoleon doing in these two examples?
He's keeping the milk. He put himself between the milk and the animals, so he's obviously keeping the milk for himself. And then he takes the puppies and isolates them for a month to be their leader. Like, I guess the farmer had been in charge of that.
So you're predicting. So what are you predicting?
I'm predicting that he's going to become, or wants to become, like a farmer. He's not going to be equal.
He wants to be the leader.
Exactly.
Even though during the revolution they declared that all animals are equal.
Right.
Oh, well, what do you think would happen, Cassie?
I think that would happen too.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, the method we just used is called 3 R's and a P. And it's read, refer back to the text, reflect on the text and the general arc of the story, and make predictions. So say it with me.
Read, refer back, reflect,
and predict.
predict.
Read,
Refer back, reflect, and predict.
Good. So you see how we did that? We read the text, which is most important. We referred back to the general arc. We reflected, and then we made predictions.
Very good.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day.
Thank you.